Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 588. My goodness, do we ever have a lot to talk about today. Yamaha Electronics is simplifying the complex world of AV receivers with neoHD media controllers. The neoHD experience begins with 3 simple on-screen choices: watch, listen, or play. Based on what you choose, you get a new set of choices. So for example, if you choose watch, you'll be offered a choice between watching a DVD or watching TV. If you choose listen, you then choose between listening to a CD or listening to an iPod. If you choose play, you choose between whatever gaming consoles you have attached. The media controller turns on the appropriate devices. It has 3 IR outputs. Remote codes for most devices are embedded into the neoHD media controller, so setup happens pretty fast. There's a basic version, one that adds Wi-Fi and Ethernet, and one that adds 2 speakers and a subwoofer. I like that they've simplified things, but 3 HDMI inputs just isn't enough for hardcore gadgeteers. For me, the sweet spot is 5 HDMI inputs. It also has 2 component inputs and 1 composite. What matters most is Wi-Fi. It means your controller is connected to the audio files you have stored on all your computers, including in iTunes, in addition to internet radio services and Rhapsody. The press release doesn't say anything about video files. It has USB, so it will play content stored on a connected drive. There's an optional iPod dock, and it has Bluetooth that'll stream music from a phone. The MSRP for the YMC500, the one without Wi-Fi, is $599.95, and the MSRP for the YMC700 with Wi-Fi is $799.95. Sony's working on the simplification of home entertainment too, but their new NASC200IR addresses the issue on a smaller scale and with a bigger price. The system depends on a DLNA certified remote control that connects to your network via Wi-Fi. That gives you access to music on all your PCs, internet radio, or a docked iPod from anywhere in your home. The remote has a 3.5-inch color LCD screen that displays information about what you're listening to. The other side of the system is a minimalist stereo speaker iPod dock that has a radio and CD player. I'm thinking this is one that will appeal mostly to hardcore design geeks with plenty of disposable income because it's launching in Europe later this year for around €700. I am not a man, and I'm not all that interested in the sports, but I've watched enough episodes of Man Caves on DIY to appreciate the Man Wall. It's a gadgetastic cabinet with a 52-inch Vizio HD TV and 2 more 26-inch Vizio HD TVs. Hidden inside is a 1200-watt Panasonic 5.1 home theater system, a DVD player with a 5-disc changer. On the front, at the top, is a 7-foot sports ticker that delivers live sports information free for 1 year. It has a kegerator with a tap, a 1000-watt microwave oven, and wait, there's more. The Man Wall also has not 1 but 2 cigar humidors complete with gauges. And that's not all. The Man Wall has a 32-bottle wine rack and space for cable boxes and gaming consoles. Oh, and it's also an iPod dock. We'll miss you, Billy Mays. The V-Holder Contour HD is a small HD camera that's intended to be mounted on a moving object. For $300, you get a small camera that either shoots 720p at 30 frames per second or 858 by 480 video at 60 frames per second. Action junkies seem to like it because it has a 135-degree wide-angle lens. Video is encoded in H.264 and stored on micro SD cards. It can be mounted on a helmet or a dashboard or even a tripod head. All the optical goodness within the case rotates 192 degrees, and I think that's probably where the Contour and Contour HD comes from. Mount it upside down or at 90 degrees on a window, rotate the internals, and your shot will be positioned like you want. Lasers help with alignment. There is an Auto Sports bundle forthcoming that includes a suction cup mount and DC power. You can share videos on YouTube, Mevio, Vimeo, your own site, whatever, but you can also create an account and share with other action POV enthusiasts at vholder.com. Along a similar vein, if you'd rather shoot your POV HD video while diving, you might be more interested in the Liquid Image Video Scuba Mask HD320. It also shoots 720p video and has a 5-megapixel still camera to boot. Video and stills are stored on an SD card. You can dive as deep as 115 feet. The thing I learned while diving at the Great Barrier Reef is that to get really beautiful images underwater, just like up here on land, you really need good lighting. For that, Liquid Image offers a pair of 1-watt LED lights that mount on each side of the goggles. This episode is brought to you by Angie's List. If you use promo code GEEK when you sign up, you can save 25%. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Callie Lewis. Bye.